Alan Ritchson, you know, the guy who plays Reacher on Amazon series Reacher. Well, he's at it again. Not too long ago, he did an interview with the Hollywood Reporter where he basically attacked Christians, Donald Trump. He did get in a little bit about law enforcement. Well, now he's at it again. This time his target is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. And again, law enforcement. In fact, he's doubling down on law enforcement. So, hey everybody, Brickhouse here. And yeah, this is a masterclass on how to destroy your career in literally, a week. You alienate half your audience by attacking Christians and Donald Trump, not to mention law enforcement. And now you go after the governor of Florida. So what did he do? What did he say? Well, here we go, folks. This is from Hollywood and Toto, Christian Toto's article. This was posted, sometime yesterday. Ungentlemanly warfare star lashes out at Florida Republican in latest hard left rant. I gotta think that he's just playing CIA with the Hollywood crowd. At least that's my opinion. He's got to say these things to make himself look good for his Hollywood buddies, so he keeps getting these jobs. Because heaven forbid, he goes against the Hollywood elite, the Hollywood norm, and says what he actually believes. Who knows? This may be what he actually believes. He can't go down the road of a John Voight or a Neil McDonough and risk losing these high-profile jobs like ungentlemanly warfare or playing the title character Jack Reacher in the Amazon series Reacher, or possibly getting James Gunn's attention and be cast as the next Batman in the DC universe. Now, I'm not talking about the Batman that is Robert Pattinson that is not tied to the DC universe. I'm talking about a Batman in the DC universe. So here we go. The star behind Reacher hits the big screen once more Friday with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which I do plan on seeing, by the way. The Guy Ritchie romp, loosely based on true events, casts him as a World War II era soldier battling the evil German menace. And I'm not talking modern day Germans. I'm talking Germans from 1940s or even the 1930s. This is the perfect time for him to spread the word about the film and coax as many people to see it in theaters as possible. But instead, he's spent his time going after Christians, Donald Trump, law enforcement, and now Ron DeSantis. Previously, Ritchson mocked Christians for supporting a con man like President Donald Trump and slammed police during the Hollywood Reporter interview. That interview was done a couple weeks ago. In fact, I did a video on it. I might link it in the description down below. Cops get away with stuff all the time, and the fact that we can't really hold them accountable for their improprieties is disturbing to me. We should completely reform the way we do it. I mean, you shouldn't have to spend more time getting an education as a hairstylist than as a cop who's armed with a deadly weapon. We should make it very hard for people to make mistakes or abuse power in our institutions. Now, I'm going to say this. We're all human. We're all fallible. We all make mistakes. There are good cops. There are bad cops. I would like to think, and this may be naive of me, that there are more good cops out there than bad cops. So you can't really lump them all into one category. It's impossible. I just happen to know a couple cops. And Pretty decent guys, if you ask me. One of them I've known for quite a long time, going back to high school. Well, the National Fraternal Order of Police made a statement. While Mr. Ritchson gets his face and forehead powdered on set, our officers are out doing a job he doesn't have the courage to do. You know, Shaquille O'Neal is a deputy sheriff. Just saying. I believe Steven Seagal is even a licensed peace officer. While he gets to hear loud pops and have blanks fired at him, our officers feel the heat of the bullets as they pierce their skin. Let's continue. There are no take twos or take threes in real life, Mr. Ritchson. We have people who want to kill us, and we play for keeps. By the way, YouTube, I'm reading this word for word verbatim, so do not flag this video for saying that statement. Just another useless Hollywood actor for virtue signaling for attention at the expense of brave police officers around this country. Go back to your pampered life and let the heroes handle this. Now, not to be outdone, Alan had a response. This kind of emotionally immature response is the epitome of what concerns me about law enforcement today. If this is how leadership handles a peaceful disagreement, what does life look like for those unseen interactions in the street? How does this shape the character of those police officers looking to management? Do you really want individuals so easily angered who bully like school children to have a gun and the protection of an untouchable union? I don't. I think the response is fine. I think it's measured. I think he's way off base here. That's my opinion. You guys can comment down below and share your opinion on what you think his response is. So, then he goes after Ron DeSantis. To make matters worse in Florida, voters perpetuate these issues by continuing to support people like Governor DeSantis, who just passed a law making it illegal for anyone other than the police to police themselves. This lack of transparency would be laughable if not so deadly. Okay, I haven't heard that. Where's that come from? Just passing a law making it illegal for anyone other than the police to police themselves. Okay. So, just to wrap a bow around this, we've gone after Trump fans, conservatives, DeSantis supporters, cop supporters, and Christians. So basically half of his audience he's alienated. Now, the First Amendment gives Ritchson the right to say all of the above. Yeah, it gives him the right to say what he has said, and in my opinion, to be an idiot. Now, some of you may think that I'm an idiot for calling him an idiot, but, you know, I digress. No one suggests he should be prevented from speaking his mind. Well, I don't think he should be prevented. I don't think he should be prevented from speaking his mind. But there's a few people out there that think the First Amendment just gets in the way. The only difference between the tyrannical censorship of social media dissent by that Brazilian judge and the Biden American censorship machine is that the American courts have so far ruled Biden's tyranny tyrannical. I hope the U.S. Supreme Court agrees. Catherine Meyer, who just took over, I believe, as the CEO of NPR, says the number one challenge in her fight against disinformation is the First Amendment in the United States, which makes it a little bit tricky to censor bad information and the influence peddlers who spread it. What? You know, the First Amendment gives us the right to say things, gives us the right to say our opinion, express ourselves, and gives us the right to be flat out dumb. In some cases. And my opinion is Alan Ritchson, he should just stick to acting. You know, the funniest thing here when I was going through the comments, this one here I just love. Remember Rachel Ziegler, Snow White? How she basically tanked that film? Well, Rachel Zegler, watch me tank my next film. Alan Ritchson, hold my beer. That's pretty much where we're at right now. So I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you think about Alan Ritchson's comments over the last couple of weeks attacking Trump fans, conservatives, DeSantis supporters, cop supporters, and Christians? Me, I think he should just stick to acting and keep his mouth shut. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.